Will know he must hit this.
Yeah,
and he does hit this.
What a cracking leg of darts that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final set is the won by 2 player legs. If the score reads 5-all, the 11th leg will be sudden.
So it now goes to the stage where they have to be 2 legs clear before potentially we get to that sudden death shootout.
It's only happened 13 times before, a sudden death leg at Lakeside.
99.
Twice it's happened to Darryl's best mate Tony O'Shea, including last year against Scott Mitchell in the first round. Scott went on to win the title.
Scores might not
36.
be actually at the highest level, but the drama is terrific, and when it came to there, it was Fitton's nerve that held. Harbour just trembled and let the big man back in.
Neither player's had a match dart yet.
$19.
Beat Alan Norris
100.
4-3 last year, did Darryl Fitton. And before that, last time he was in a deciding set situation, let alone sudden death, was back in 2009.
100.
Beat Scott Waits on his way to that semi-final against his mate Tony O'Shea.
Solid again for Fitton. Has the advantage, but Harbour trying to fill that up. Nah, just not there. And Fitton, you sense, just the body language, he's fancying it now. He's starting to think that he might have Harbour squirming.
Remember, he's got the darts, Darryl Fitton, in this leg. But you must win by 2 clear legs. He's on a finish. So Harbour trying to dredge something up from somewhere.
100.
112 then for Fitton to go ahead once more. No checkout for Harbour. Great first dart. 12 would leave tops. 88 now with that treble 12. 88. And he's got it! Fitton takes the lead. 3-2, and the pressure's on Dennis Harbour now. He has to hold his throw, or Fitton wins the match.
He's been here before. Dennis Harbour at the end of the 4th set.
60.
He had to win a leg in which he threw first and did.
Can Fitton turn the screw? Great first dart. Didn't like that. And he's coming down.
99.
Well, not ideal, but he gets his nose ahead.
This is great from Dennis Harbour. Good first, unlucky with the
83.
second. And that third dart was poor.
Yeah, glimmer. The door is ajar for Fitton, and he's trying to go charging through. Well, was it noise? Was it? I think it's just a little bit of pressure. I think he lost his balance, I think.
100.
Some fancy footwork when he has his walk on. He just quaked to touch.
Couple of visits, though, this leg, potentially the last leg of the match. Darryl has started with a treble 20 and hasn't managed to follow it in.
Oh, was it a fly? Might have been a fly. Trying to get himself down to a finish here and unable to do so.
56.
Loose one. He's not going to leave a finish.
85.
Well, it's hurting these two. What would he give for a 140 here? Or a 180, that'd be even better.
140.
Fitton's on a finish for the match. 106 when he comes back from here, Vassos.
And he will come back.
140.
Terrific 140 though from Dennis Harbour to pressure this 106. 6 double top. Or double 18, he's hit the big 10. This is a match dart for Darryl Fitton.
88.
And he's missed it.
Wrong side of the wire. So, Harbour to keep the match alive. 48 he needs. Double top, he's been so solid on this. That's the dart he wanted to keep the game going. 3-3. Fitton had a dart for it, and Harbour had to dig so deep to come back.
Well, Harbour will be buoyed by that, no question about it. The 9th time he's hit double top in this match.
You like your plays on words, don't you? He's shipped some punishments and he's still in.
16.
Still afloat, you could say.
So once again, just a reminder.
96.
You've got to win by 2 clear legs until 5-all when we'll talk again.
Nothing between these two lads, really, right the way through the match.
100.
Looked as though it was going to be a close one on paper, and so it has turned out. Harbour with those
58.
ranking titles to his name this year, which somewhat belie his world ranking of 23 with the BDO. Darryl Fitton, so much experience, but under huge pressure here in the first round.
14.
He's had that dart for the match. That's got to be forgotten now.
39.
Well, he didn't need that, I tell you.
On debut in 2003, Dennis Harbour watched a 19-year-old James Wade miss, I was going to say 9, in fact it was 10 match darts before hitting back with a 145 for a 3-2 win. Extraordinary match 13 years ago. No less extraordinary this afternoon.
Still not down to finishers. Fitton still with the throw. Good dart.
85.
He's a bit unlucky with that last one, and he knows that might be a bit of a chance which has gone begging, but 126 not bad.
Options on the 19s.
He may well choose to go the 19 route, Fitton, when he returns.
140.
That's outstanding from Harbour, and it puts more pressure on the Fitton throw now.
If he misses one of these trebles, he'll leave a bullseye. But it's double 6 to move ahead again.
120.
Oohs and ahs from the crowd, who are living every moment with the two players.
86.
As Harbour now to take this leg against the darts. 76. A single 18 would leave him tops now. This is for the leg.
61.
Well, he's miscalculated there. I'm pretty sure he's miscalculated.
He's made a total mess of that.
That was tops for the leg, and the penny is now dropping. How on earth did I do that, he says. Extraordinary.
Now, is he going to go straight for the double three? So, one for double one.
Well,
whatever, Fitton makes him pay and comes home and wins that leg. And now Harbour once more is in the position of just having to do it.
Fitton in the madhouse, a double one. But when you're playing Dennis Harbour, when the match is this tight, any port in a storm. Back comes Harbour.
Throwing angry there, Vassos. He had double tops for it, and somewhere in his head he got it into there that he needed the bullseye. Went for the bullseye and got a 25. The arithmetic was wrong and Fitton hit him.
Only 60. Can Darryl pounce?
Brilliant. Brilliant from Fitton.
We're just finding out, in fact, that it wasn't Dennis Harbour's fault. We were right, our graphics were right. He only had 76 to go, but on the floor they said 86. So he did, in his mind and on the scoreboards, have 50 points left for the leg, so he went for the bullseye. Well, I wonder if that is going to cost him dear. He'll be a bit of an angry man if that is true, Vassos. That's our understanding of it. He was going according to what he understood to be the remaining target. If he loses this leg, he's going to be furious. Oh, needed another treble to leave himself on a finish. So, Darryl, 6 darts from 2-2-1.
Great dart. And again, here he comes.
125.
Well, he's annoyed with that last one, but he's poised on a potential 2-dart checkout. He'll come back, Vassos, throwing for the match.
He's missed 1 dart at double 18 already for the match.
97.
Darryl Fitton.
W 96.
But here he is, 96 points away. He starts with a treble 20. Back at double 18 for the match. Oh, what a marker.
60.
No. Well, can you believe it?
He looked as though he'd done the hard work, didn't he? Just needed to steer it in off the second dart. Couldn't be done. And now Harbour, a must-get, 74. Single 20 leaves tops. It's hot work. Tension. Tops.
54.
And Fitton once more. Double 18 for the match.
36.
For the 4th time of asking, Darryl Fitton aims at 2 18s for a place in the second round. So 3 for double 16 he needs now.
No, no, no! His wife Crystal can hardly bear to watch. Dennis Harbour now to keep his chances alive. Double 10. And now double 5. Huge dart. He's got it!
That's game short to the Engeland.
4-all. An enthralling match goes on.
Engeland is done with 21st. Demon.
What is going through his mind, Darryl Fitton? Five match starts, all missed. And Dennis Harbour will be thinking back to that evening in 2003 when James Wade missed 10 match starts to let him in and let him win. Darryl.
5 match darts Darryl Fitton has had and hasn't been able to convert them. Now just needs to hold his throw.
45.
Could be easier said than done.
Still in a situation where either player can win by 2 clear legs. But if it gets
45.
to 5-all, then it's a sudden death leg.
Good first dart. Fill him up.
140.
He was looking for his 7th maximum, but 140's a very handy consolation.
$125.
Nice response from Dennis Harbour.
This match has been going on now for 80 minutes and still it is not determined. Fitton annoyed with that second dart, and look at the third. Great dart. Fitton will come back with 95 to make it 5-4, and at that point the worst he could do would be to go into sudden death, but 150's gettable. 20 leaves the bullseye. Bull now to go 5-4 ahead.
70. Dennis you require 150.
So 20s and 18s is the way he'll go. Needs the treble 20 first and gets it. So treble 18 for double 18. Oh, he stayed at the treble 20. So he'll now aim at the treble 10 and get that and pressure the 25. Put huge pressure on this 25.
Great visit that from Harbour. Double 8 now to go 5-4 ahead again. 2 darts at it. Got to be a good marker, surely.
Yeah,
and he manages to squeak it in off the barrel of his second dart. 5-4 up. The worst Fitton can do now is sudden death, but Harbour has to hold his throw or Fitton takes it.
For the 4th time of asking. 3 times Harbour's had to hold his throw and held it.
100.
This is to take us to sudden death. If Harbour wins this leg, they throw for the bullseye, and whoever's closest will throw first in one final deciding sudden death. Very exciting leg.
44.
But first, Harbour must hold.
Well, 44's not what Fitton would have wanted. Harbour in pole position. Nothing between 85. These two guys. Fitton's average slightly higher at 89, but look at those checkouts. That's so often what determines the courses of matches, and nothing between them.
Nice.
34.
Very nice.
Take your hat off to Dennis Harbour, because the crowd for much of this has been with Fitton, but he has just hung in there. That's unlucky. That is really unlucky.
At this stage in the match as well. A bounce out. He'll feel that 60 points on the floor. and Darryl will feel it's an opportunity.
Not lying well, that one. Vassos had to come across, and he's moving again now to 18, I think.
57.
It's an opportunity he didn't take.
Lie of the darts completely stitched him up there. So he's on 136. Darren's wife bellowing her encouragement. 266 he needs. Great first dart. And building on it. Is he ever? What a time to do that!
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant from Darryl Fitton. 136 under all sorts of pressure to stay alive. Can't be done now. Now you'd think Darryl Fitton will have at least one more match start, having already missed 5.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Is this going to be the moment that he gets it right? Harbour has looked terrific on tops. And now Fitton. 86 for the match. 18 would leave him bullseye. Bullseye for the match. And he's missed it, and missed it by a distance.
Dennis, you require 40.
He's been so steady at the top of the board. Dennis Harbour.
Yeah,
and there it is again for the 10th time. We are going all the way.
Sudden death time.
11 and
this is how it works.
It's Dennis to throw first for the bullseye.
So they throw for the bull. If it's in the bull, the second guy can ask for it to be removed to give him the chance. It's whoever gets the best attempt at bull here, and they will continue until they're separated.
That's a 25.
So a centre bull for Fitton, and he'd have the darts. An outer, we carry on.
Outside
but
bull.
That means Harbour has the darts.
6 missed
11
match darts
against Dennis to throw first.
For Darryl Fitton. Dennis Harbour has the darts. Whoever wins this leg wins the match. It doesn't happen often at Lakeside, this, a sudden death leg. It's only the 14th time ever. Whose nerve is going to hold?
What a battle it's been. Not the highest scores, but tension right the way through. And now it comes down to this.
100.
What a last dart. Every dart matters so much now. Good start from Fitton. Wants to follow it in. Wants at least one more in the red bin. And gets it.
So, early advantage to Fitton, but not decisive as yet, just 25 ahead. Having to work his way along the hockey, the route to the treble 20 blocked slightly. Good dart, good adjustment.
100.
Well, at this stage, to start a leg ton-ton, you would take it. Especially when you're throwing first. Darryl must break.
100.
Or he's out.
Still, that narrow lead of just 25. Harbour maintaining advantage. Great first dart. Fitton can do no more than stand and wait, and then try and produce his very, very best, which he'll need with Harbour scoring like that.
He is on a finish. Well, it would be a fitting end to the match, a 161.
81.
So can he do it? He's got 6 darts from here because Fitton is not on a finish, so he doesn't have to check out this time. He can just move himself into a perhaps almost invincible position. Treble 17. So now he just sets it up and waits to see what Fitton can deliver. How about that?
Well, for the first time, possibly all match, we have a firm favourite. Darryl Fitton missed 6 darts to win this match.
24.
For the first time, Dennis Harbour has a match dart, and it's a double 12.
No, small adjustment. Good marker. Oh, now he has to go across to the other side of the board. Double 6. Great darts! And what a tussle we've seen. Darryl Fitton will feel that he's thrown that one away. He had match darts and couldn't take them. But Dennis Harbour hung in there and ultimately triumphs in sudden death. And now, having been so cool, so composed, he shows a real display of emotion, a battle royal, and the man from Cambridgeshire, Dennis Harbour, has put out one of the seeds, the number 7 seed, Darryl Fitton, and what a match it was.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a standing ovation here for both players as they leave the stage. Darryl Fitton, and through to the second round, it's Dennis Harbour.
Well, Dennis Harbour took Darryl Fitton to the muster station, and time again he could not find a life jacket to reach dry land. The Harbour master is through. We've all just taken this slow boat to the second round with Dennis. Count me in.
Oh, dear.
And we can get his thoughts on the game. Come on into the the middle. Right, Harbour master, if you can in some way put your thoughts into English language, let us know.
Well, I certainly made hard work of that. I had, from the start, I thought that me and Darryl were sort of equally matched, and there was a few legs there where I could not hit anything. I was all over the place, and then all of a sudden I had a couple of legs where everything fell into place.
Yeah.
But I'm happy. I'm quite happy. I won. I got through that.
Yeah. I mean, we were saying earlier, you know, about Dennis Taylor's black ball final and McGuigan beating Pedrosa. That was '85. That's when you made your TV debut. I mean, yeah. So much has changed in darts from then to now.
Oh, big time.
How was that experience?
I mean, back then in I think it was the Unipark back then.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a lot of top-class dart players like Eric Bristow and John Lowe and Lazarenko and everybody. And I played with them. And Bobby George. Sorry, I do apologise. Yeah, Bobby was up there with the rest of them. And, I was there. I was a young lad.
Brilliant.
Young lad, but now, I mean, the bar's been raised. And, if you want to get anywhere, you've got to keep at it.
What was that experience like compared to all the other ones you've had in your life in darts from '85 to now?
This is a lot harder. It really is. I mean, it is a tremendous experience for me because the last time I was here was 10 years ago. So I've been trying all that time. And, but even now, you still got to do the business.
Yeah.
You still have to raise your game.
I want to show you your finishing darts here just so you can have a look, because we were saying just before how you were able to keep it all inside, and you really were cool even when they miscounted the boards, when they told you you needed 86 when you need 76. You kept it all in check, but when this went in, I think everything just came out at once, didn't it, Dennis? By the way, at this stage we were laughing, so come on, sink that in. Look at this.
Absolute relief. Honestly, I mean, that was a hard game. I mean, all right, it wasn't brilliant, but at the end of the day, it was a hard slog. It was a slog between two dart players, and both of us wanted to win, and it was a matter of who got out first.
Yeah. Well, listen, you can't really prepare yet because it could be Cameron, it could be Phillips, it could be Heinke. So there's a couple of games to go before you can start to focus on there. But listen, congratulations to you.
I'm just pleased I won today, and I'm well happy. I'm well happy. All I've got to do now is just concentrate on the next game.
Yeah.
And just prepare a little bit better for it. And, you know, but I don't think I've prepared today, you know, as much as I wanted to, but at the end of the day, I've done the business and I'm through. And
at the end of the day, yet again, Darryl Fitton showing he either gets last day at least, who goes out in the first round. It's a phenomenal record, 14 years in a row here. It's been quite an eventful afternoon. It's not just been about the Dazzler being toppled. I'm going to show you the last leg now, what happened earlier with Tony O'Shea against Jim Williams.